Hello and a very warm welcome to our live postgraduate information webinar. My name is Amy and I'm part of the recruitment team here at the School of Social and Environmental Sustainability here at our Dumfries campus. So today we'll be chatting all about our postgraduate opportunities in our education subject area, and I'm joined today by my colleague Tara. So we're going to be talking through our available education programs as well as answer any questions you may have about campus life, careers, Dumfries accommodation, so much more. So before we start, if you have any questions at all about studying with us here at the University of Glasgow, please just use the text chat here on YouTube to send them in and we'll answer them live on the session today. So let's get straight into talking about our exciting education programs. Tara, I'll let you introduce yourself and take it away. Thank you so much.
Hi there, I'm Tara Shirazi. I'm the program lead for the MSc Enhanced Practice in Education program, as well as the PGDE STEM program. So thank you for joining our session. I'm going to talk you through the Dumfries campus, which is where we're based. So we're the School of Social and Environmental Sustainability, and we're located approximately 75 miles from Glasgow. So we are not at the main campus. We have our own campus down here in beautiful Dumfries. And because we're the School of Social and Environmental Sustainability, sustainability is at the heart of our learning, teaching and research. We've got staff and students from across the UK and around the world. And at the latest count, it's been from more than 45 countries across the world. We are in beautiful surroundings. We have a beautiful campus, and because we're the School of Sustainability, we have a living laboratory, including a teaching garden. And the main benefits of coming to the Dumfries campus is that we have smaller class sizes, and therefore we have a very close-knit community of practitioners, researchers, students. We all know each other very, very well, and the local authorities as well. So Dumfries is a town of about 40 to 45,000 people. The accommodation within the town of Dumfries is really close to campus, and our students like living in the campus, in the accommodation. We have on campus, we have our student hubs, we have the postgraduate hub as well. We have free gym and sports facilities on campus. We have a library on campus as well, and you are also, being students of University of Glasgow, are free to use the library up at the main campus in Glasgow itself. We have our own student union called GUDU. We have excellent transport links across the UK. It's easy to get to the Dumfries campus from wherever you are. But most students prefer to stay in the Dumfries area because our programs are run with the local authority of Dumfries and Galloway. So our students are usually placed within Dumfries and Galloway. Now, being the School of Social and Environmental Sustainability, we don't just do education here. We have the environmental sciences, we have sustainable development programs, we have tourism programs and end-of-life programs as well. So we have quite an interdisciplinary reach within the subject areas. But I'm talking to you about education today because that is my research speciality. So the School of Social and Environmental Sustainability has world-leading research networks, and the four main ones who are at the forefront of their fields are education, language, policy, and sustainability. There's environmental science and sustainability. There's the Glasgow End-of-Life Studies Group, and there's the University of Glasgow Tourism Studies Group. So we have these four main networks within our campus. The programs that we run in education are the undergraduate program called Primary Education with Teaching Qualification, the MA Primary Education, we call it, the MAPE program. The program that I lead is the Enhanced Practice in Education, which is an MSc. And we also have a postgraduate diploma in education for primary teachers. And in terms of our postgraduate research programs, we have the PhD research program, in which we have students from all over the world come and do their PhDs with us. A little bit more about the enhanced practice in education. Now, you can do this full-time over 12 months of study, or you can opt to do it over 24 months or even 36 months part-time. The program is really there for you to help provide skills and confidence to apply practitioner-based inquiry and make effective changes in your place of work. We hope that with this program, you will develop an expertise to initiate and influence positive working relationships across your organization and beyond. We have 4 core courses: evaluating educational change, leading and managing change, reflective practice, and working in an interagency environment. We have 2 optional courses which you can choose from within any of the master's programs that run in Dumfries campus. We also have 2 optional courses which we can suggest to you, which most students take, the ones who are doing the MSc Enhanced Practice in Education. But like I said, you're free to take any 2 options from any of the other master's programs that are running in the on the campus. Alongside the core courses, once you've completed those, you then do a dissertation. We don't have a work placement as such, but most of our students come from backgrounds where they're already working with institutions like schools, local authorities, third sector working, social workers, NHS workers. And what they choose to do is complete their dissertation on a question that is important for their own institutions. The example careers that people come from are is work directly related to young people, children and young people. So usually teachers, social workers, youth workers. We've had police officers, probation officers, and health workers do the MSc Enhanced Practice with us. And the program is an important step in professional development. Most people take the MSc Enhanced Practice to go into middle management or for promotion into higher management, senior management. And the kinds of careers that they opt for are becoming from principal teacher to head teacher, becoming youth workers, becoming family support workers, or some of our students also opt to go on to do doctoral studies with us. The postgraduate diploma in education, the PGDE for primary teachers, it is 10 months full time. And this provides you with the skills, knowledge, and experience to develop a career in primary teaching. The program is GTCS accredited, and if you are successful in all of the courses, you will get a qualified teacher status from the GTCS and are eligible for a probationary placement within Dumfries and Galloway or out with as well. The core courses in the PGDE primary education program are professional inquiry, understanding learning and teaching in the primary curriculum, and then there's the school experience qualification as well. Like I mentioned before, the program is accredited by the GTCS, and you will take 18 weeks of study at university and 18 weeks of full-time school experience in our partner schools. And I mentioned this previously, is that you will be placed in schools throughout Dumfries and Galloway. You'll have the GTCS qualification to pursue teaching roles in schools after you've qualified. The program itself is very highly regarded, and our students have not only found primary school positions in Scotland, but have also found positions in England, in Wales, in Northern Ireland, and across the globe. So some of my students have gone to Thailand, Australia, New Zealand. There are 2 students currently studying, working in the UAE. And we also have one student who is teaching in the US. So globally, this program is recognized and has high regard amongst educators. I want to invite you to discover our student stories, and using the QR code that's displayed, it would be really great if you could click in and read about Amanda's story, for example. She was our MA Primary Education student. Chris was also our a primary education student. So it would be really great if you read their stories and understand what your experience would be like at the Dumfries campus. And for further information about careers and employability, again, another QR code, and this will take you straight into them careers and employability pages to give you an idea of how we can support you in making the most of your qualifications from the University of Glasgow. And that's it. And if you have any questions, please pop them into the chat, and Amy and I will try and do our best to answer.
Absolutely, yes. Thank you so much, Tara. So great to hear all about our wonderful programs here in education at Dumfries. We do have a few questions, so we're going to dive straight in. Any more questions for anyone watching just now live, please do just use the chat function, pop those comments in, and we'll make sure we get some answers to you. But we'll go ahead with our first question here. So, are there placement opportunities? Absolutely, yes. That's definitely absolutely an option for you. So, Tara, I'll let you talk about placements, for our programs.
Yep. So in the PGD program, we have 18 weeks of placement, which take place in 6-week blocks. So we have our first block. Currently, our students are out, and they'll be out until the Christmas holidays. They started from the end of half term and are going to go up to December. And then they come back to campus, and then they start their second block of placements in March, all the way till Easter holidays. And then after Easter holidays, another 6-week block of placements.
Perfect, thank you. And just to clarify, for our enhanced practice in education program, we do not have placement opportunities in that program. It's placement in our PGDE primary teaching program, which will lead you to become a primary teacher. There's research opportunities and other opportunities within our MSc enhanced practice in education, but specifically placement is just for PGDE.
That's correct, yeah.
Perfect, thank you so much. Okay, let's see what our next question is. Are there opportunities to engage with industry? Absolutely, again, absolutely.
Certainly for both programs. So for the MSc Enhanced Practice in Education, we have speakers for every one of our courses. We have at least 2 industry speakers who come in and talk to you about the NHS, about social work, about psychology, about multi-agency working, about agile leadership. So we have lots of speakers who will come and speak to you about what's happening within their own particular industries. And in terms of the PGDE primary education, we also have outside speakers. So we have people from RAISE, from SSERC, from different institutions who will come and talk to you about different things, such as using data in primary education, such as looking for literacy resources, where you can find support with numeracy ideas. So we have lots of other engagements throughout the whole PGD program.
Yeah, absolutely. And I would say we're a very industry focused campus and school in that regard. We understand the value of being able to get those connections with people, to understand the real world kind of working scenario that we're in right now. It's really, really important for us that our students get that understanding and get that opportunity as well. I think that's important to meet those connections, meet those networks, and understand what's going on in the industry itself, or maybe explore a new industry. If you're coming in to the MSc Enhanced Practice in Education from a social work background, for example, and you're getting to hear from someone from NHS or maybe someone from education, that's a really nice opportunity to broaden your knowledge a little bit. So yeah, really important for us. And thank you for that great question. We'll see what our next question is here. Oh, great question, Tara. Do you know this? What courses do students typically enjoy the most? Obviously your courses, right?
I was going to say my ones. Um, different students will have different preferences
Yeah.
for the things that they like, but I know that in the MSc Enhanced Practice in Education, students really like the Evaluating Educational Change course.
Yeah.
They really like the Leadership and Management course as well. A lot of people come in for the Working in an Interagency Environment course, so that again is really, really popular. So, you know, different people will have different aspects that they like. In terms of the PGDE Primary, I do the STEM teaching, and people always say how much they enjoy. They say they come in worried about science and how to teach science, but they leave the course actually having gained quite a lot of knowledge about how to teach in science in primary schools, how to teach STEM subjects in primary school. Different people like literacy, they like numeracy. Sometimes it's about preference as well.
Oh, absolutely, 100%. Yeah, and that's really great about our camps. You got all these choices as well, you know, to really work out what your preferences are also, and try something new or something you're really interested in. So, no, that's great, Tara. Thank you so much. Maybe time for one or two more questions. Let's see how we do. Oh, great question. Would you say Dumfries campus is an international campus? I mean, straight off the bat, yes.
Yes.
Well,
the thing is that lots of people think that Dumfries, because it's in a town, it's in the south west of Scotland, and that it must just have one kind of student makeup, but it doesn't. There are, I would say, you will find the most diversity amongst universities in the Dumfries campus in terms of teachers, so the academics who teach here, the researchers, and the PhD students, as well as the other PGT, the master's level students. So we have, like I said, we have more than 45 different countries being represented within our campus. And it's really quite unique to see, I think, that kind of diversity of student experience.
absolutely.
So yes, it's definitely an international campus.
Absolutely. I think it's really important as well that, you know, we do have all these different perspectives and different cultures and backgrounds all on campus. So much you can learn from, you know, from different people. But not only that, we're looking at these big real world problems in terms of social and environmental sustainability. You know, it doesn't just affect, you know, specific local regions. We have to understand the whole picture and the entire global picture as well. So I think it's really important that we can bring all of that perspective into our classes. So thank you so much, Tara. That's really great to know. I think we've got time. One last question. Let's see if we can do it. Oh, perfect question. Do you have any advice for students applying? I mean, I've got some. Tara, you go first.
Okay, I was going to leave it to you to say, because you kind of have, that's your kind of wheelhouse. But in terms of applying, go for it. Don't think about it. Go for it. See what happens. You know, if you feel that perhaps you don't quite meet the criteria there may be something within your experience that we can count instead of, you know, your degree qualifications, for example. So go for it. And I would say with the personal statements that you write, make sure you include everything that is important for the program that you're applying for. So if it's the PGD Primary Education Program, make sure that you talk about all of the kinds of experiences that you have working with young children, working with young people, you know, and it could be something like brownies and maybe football coaching and, you know, maybe even tuition that you're doing, private tuition if you're doing that. So make sure you highlight all of the experiences that you have, whether it's formal or whether it's informal as well. And in terms of the MSc Enhanced Practice in Education, again, it's a good idea to show why you're doing this qualification, what you're hoping to gain from it, because we need to know your perspective about why you're doing this, just in case it's not the right degree for you, and then we can maybe suggest something else within the master's programs that would be more suitable for you. So make sure that you know you write about your experience and you're quite clear about that.
That's fantastic advice.
Over to you, Amy, about other advice.
No, of course. Thank you so much. I mean, we are open for applications now. We're really excited to see applications coming in. So I would say, if you have any questions at all, my biggest piece of advice would be just reach out to us. We are more than happy to answer any questions you may have. We do not want you sitting at home worried or stressed about a certain part of your application, or could I get in, maybe not, please just reach out to us. We are more than happy to have a conversation with you to kind of try and help your worries a little bit and make it as easy a process as possible. We are here to help. That is our job. That is what we're here for, is to support you and support our students. So please, just reach out to us. That's my biggest piece of advice for anyone. We are here. Please use us. Otherwise, as I say, applications are open now. And your advice about personal statements, Tara, is spot on. We really want to hear your motivations. Why are you applying for these programs? We do read these personal statements really carefully. So, make sure you let us know exactly what it is that you're going for and how we can help. How can we help you? With your goals, with your career objectives. Let us in and let us help you a little bit with that as well. So that is my advice. I'm so conscious of time. That brings us to the end of today's session. Thank you so much to everyone for joining us. I really do hope you found it useful. The recording is going to be available here on YouTube. If you want to watch anything back, you're more than welcome. And to find out more about studying at the University of Glasgow, visit our YouTube channel to view some programme overview videos and some student videos, or you can visit our website at glasgow.ac.uk/Dumfries. Thank you once again so much for joining our session today. We really hope to welcome you to campus soon, and we'll say bye for now. Bye, everyone.